What would it do for you and your family to make 6 figures in the next 12 months? How would that make you feel? But some remain vulnerable.
So what do they learn in the training?
There is a solution. Self-reliance is a core value of being an American. Once you learn how to make 6 figures listing luxury homes, your world changes. No boss, your own schedule. It's empowering.
12 sessions, 6 figures, 12 months. What would it do for you in your life? How would that make you feel?
Once you learn how to thrive on your own, life becomes a lot more fun.
Yeah!
Welcome back to the training, everybody. This is Scott Farrell. This is week 10, operations. Before we proceed with operations, let's review our action list from week 9, lead generation. I recommended that you only consider buying leads once you have nurtured your existing network thoroughly and consistently. That includes prospecting by phone, personal notes, drop-bys, etc. Number 2, maximize your efforts by taking care of your existing relationships in any way you possibly can, asking for referrals. Remember, the best lead is a referral. I recommended you launch a professional real estate website, and if you don't have one, we can refer you to a great source for a low cost. Number 4, if you're going to move forward with lead generation, I recommend predictive analytics for seller leads. If you want to proceed with those leads, please email us for details. Today we're going to discuss operations to run your business efficiently. Keep in mind there's over 50 categories of products and services that eventually you'll need to run your business efficiently, but today we're going to review the basics. Let's get your basic operational tasks set up so your office is running smoothly, and then we can go further with additional products and services to help you. So this is the list I think you should work on. You don't have to acquire all of these things in your first week. You may have to wait until your first or second deal closes to get into some of the more expensive items, but really you'll understand once you go through the entire training why you need these things. So obviously a smartphone and headset, everybody probably already has that. Business cards we help you with, and signage, pretty obvious. CRM, while CRMs come with all the Apple and Microsoft devices, Google, etc., Gmail has basically a kind of a CRM incorporated to it. They're not really geared for our business. So we highly recommend you use a CRM that is designed for real estate. And if you email us, we're constantly reviewing these. We have one we really love right now. We'll get you set up with that or give you a referral. They range from $25 to $40 a month. And they're in the cloud, of course. Professional website. The cost of that has come way down. We've talked about this multiple times in the training. 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks a month, depending on how fancy you want with that. E-key, so you can get into the listings, a laptop, computer. So you can start with just one computer, being a laptop, and do your listing presentations on your laptop and use it to operate your business out of your home office. And then maybe upgrade to a desktop computer later for your home office. Color printer. You can buy multifunction machines for $300-400 at Best Buy or Fry's, and they're great, but you really want to end up with a color printer to be able to print your buyer letters and your pre-list kits and those components in color. It'll save you a lot of money over the long run in printing. Personal notes you can get on eBay, and drop-by gifts. We've given you some sources for those. So that's your basic operations list that makes you an excellent marketer as well. Today, all smartphones have pretty good cameras built into them. So in the beginning, you can shoot your own photos for your listings with some training using a modern smartphone. If you want to get very sophisticated, particularly if you're going after luxury listings,
A smartphone is not going to do it. You're going to need a wide angle lens on a top end digital camera like a Canon or a Nikon. But that is basically phase 2 of your operations. Here's some examples of our business cards. We have a vendor that's both a printer and a designer that can help you. Please contact our office for details. Obviously, you need signage. These are the Thrive California and California Estate signs, and you can have these printed for yourself through our vendor. Please contact our office for details. In addition, you're going to need some generic open house signs. You can start with low cost open house signs without your name on them. Once you start rolling and have a few deals under your belt, our sign vendor can make open house signs for you with your name on them. A CRM is a critical sales and marketing tool. Software vendors are constantly changing their options for you, and there's new companies that have come on the market that we're reviewing. So they're getting better and they're getting cheaper, which is great news. Please contact our office for more details and a referral. We touched on websites previously, but let me just mention a couple things about them. The real reason you need a website is prospects, both buyers and sellers, tend to search your name. And if they land on your personal website, it adds credibility to you. So look at it as a glorified resume, and it's a very valuable tool to add that credibility. They are not great lead generators, as we discussed previously, unless you put a lot of money into them. The good news is you can get a great website for about $50 a month, or give or take. So email us and we'll give you some details. An e-key opens the door to homes in the marketplace so you can show your buyers listings. Every real estate agent needs one. Now you can actually use your smartphone as your e-key. So contact your board for pricing and further details. You need a laptop with PowerPoint installed to do a proper listing presentation to a home seller. And you really need to master PowerPoint software. PowerPoint will run both on PCs and Macs. You need a computer to access your CRM daily, obviously, and you could use your laptop for both as your desktop computer in your home office and for your field work. We all love tablets, but I think tablets are a little bit small to do a proper listing presentation, so I strongly suggest a widescreen laptop. As I mentioned, you can use a multifunction machine that does faxing, scanning, and printing to get you started. I think you should have one regardless. But at some point, I recommend buying a laser color printer so you can do your buyer letters and your pre-list packages in your home office. We use a Lexmark at the Thrive California home office, and it's fantastic. But there's many good ones, and technology changes every 6 months, so just do your own homework on those. But I strongly recommend you have one so you can become your own printer. It'll save you money over the long run. You can buy personal notes on eBay or many other sources. We'll have additional sources to recommend to you in the future, so you might want to check in with us. You should be mailing personal notes daily to your prospects, particularly the people you meet in the field for your drop-bys, FSBOs, listing presentations, when you open a new escrow, and many other cases, you should be sending them out. They're a low-cost investment with a high return, particularly when it comes to getting referrals. Costco is a great source for drop-by gifts. You'll find many items packaged in multiples there, so your unit costs can get very, very inexpensive. I highly recommend going to these warehouse centers and buying your drop-by gifts and keeping them in your trunk. Real winners are gifts for their pets and their children, so keep that in mind when you do your drop-by gift shopping. What follows is the complete list of products and services by category. It's extensive. Please don't get overwhelmed. The good news is, for the vast majority of these categories, we will have recommendations for you because we are presently curating many of the vendors in these categories. 2025 action list. So here's your action list for week 10 operations. Get your home office organized. Continue your prospecting, contacting at least 20 people per day on the phone or in person using the dialogues that you've learned. Record your key performance indicators, such as listings and escrows and other indicators in your KR form. If you need a recommendation for a product or service, please contact our office. Next week is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to help you create a powerful outcome vision. In addition, we're going to teach you how to set smarter goals. See you next week. Please get your action list done.